Ubisoft have officially stated that the Mythical Memories Smida locations are providing us with an insight into the creation of famous Dwarven artifacts that are all based on ISU lore and previous ISU events within the Assassin's Creed universe. So all of these cutscenes, even though they're shrouded in the disguise of Dwarven and Norse mythological tales, have a hidden meaning, that being the creation of these ISU weapons we can wield in games, such as Odin's spear Gungnir and Thor's hammer Mjölnir. But with that being said, I'm going to show you the location of each mythical memory or Dwarven Smida location, and also play the ISU based cutscene if you'd rather not collect it but kind of watch for yourself what these ISU mythical memories are all about. I have also put timestamps below so you can get what you need quickly, and if this does help you out or you learn something new, and only if you wouldn't mind leaving a like down below on the video, that would really help me out a lot, so thank you very much. So our first mythical memory location can be found in West Vangrin. It's called Draupnir Smida, which actually explores the story behind a ring designed and gifted to Odin by the dwarves Brock and Sindri, and here's the full cutscene of the story behind that creation.
Loki had failed once in his attempts to ruin the work of Sindri and Brock, but he had a mind to try again. Again he bit Brock, and again, over and over until the dwarf could stand him no more. But stand it he did, outlasting the full extent of Loki's mischief. Draupnir, a ring of gold from which 8 more rings would fall like rain every 9th night. A font of endless wealth for Asgard's most righteous lord. My Jotun brother would have one last chance to spoil the works of Sindri and Brock. If he failed, it would cost him his head.
Now moving on to our second mythical memory Smida location, it's the Gullinbursti Smida located in southern Vangrin, and it tells the tale of how the famous Ironborn Mount Gullinbursti was created, and you can actually obtain that in this DLC if you didn't already know, but here's the ISU cutscene for you anyway.
Ivaldi's sons had made 3 mighty gifts for Loki, but my brother wanted more, so he went to their rivals, Sindri and Brock. He bet them they could not fashion 3 gifts greater still. If he won, he would keep the gifts. If he lost, they would take his head. But Loki had no intention of playing by the rules. He transformed himself into a gadfly and set about biting Brock in the hope of distracting him. But Brock did not flinch, and their work was a wonder. A boar of living metal who gave off light in the dark and ran faster than any horse. Gullinbursti.
Now on to our third mythical memory Smida location. It's the creation of Odin's spear Gungnir, which is located at the Gungnir Smida in Svartalfheim, that being slightly south of the Jordga Dwarven shelter. Interesting cutscene this one, and here it is.
Gungnir. A gift from Loki for the Lord of Asgard, forged of sunlight and strong Asgardian metal. The tip of the spear was carved with runes to guide its path. Gungnir never missed its mark. Now Loki had the 3 gifts he needed to win his redemption in Asgard. Sif's hair, Gungnir, and Skidbladnir. But already in his mind a plan was hatching. 3 gifts was not enough.
Next up, it's our fourth mythical memory ISU Smida location, and it's all about the very famous weapon Mjölnir. Incidentally, the Mjölnir Smida can be found in northern Svartalfheim, slightly north of the Asgardian Gate. It's got a very cool atmosphere, this one, lots of lightning and thunder as you'd kind of expect, and here's the ISU cutscene from Ubisoft.
Brock and Sindri had made 2 gifts that outshone the works of the sons of Ivaldi. Now they meant to make their masterpiece. Mjölnir. Giant's bane, a hammer that could level mountains, that never missed its mark when thrown, and always returned to the hand of its owner. A third time they set about the forge. It had to be kept at exactly the right temperature for their work to be perfect. And yet again, Loki visited as a fly. So desperate to make Broker fail, he bit the dwarf's eye harder than any fly had ever bitten before. This time, he did not fail. The hammer was flawed, the handle a fraction too short. Yet even so, we judged the work of Sindri and Broker superior. Loki lost his bet, and his head was forfeit. Few would have mourned the death of Loki. But of course, the trickster found a way to go back on his word. A tale for another time, perhaps.
Now, not far from the Mjölnir Smida is the Skidbladnir Smida, which is located west of the Asgardian Gate, so you can smash out both here if you want to. This tells the tale of how the famous Skidbladnir ship was created for the Aesir by the dwarves so they could sail into battle upon water or in the sky, and here's the cutscene for you.
Impressed with the craft of the dwarven smiths, Loki set them to fashioning great gifts that bring to Asgard and win back the favor he had lost. Skidbladnir, best of all the ships, beloved by the wind, big enough to carry all of Asgard's finest into battle. Small enough to fit into a pocket. This would be Freya's gift. It pleased him well. With such gifts, would Loki find forgiveness? My brother always knew how to win hearts. To him, it was almost as easy as breaking them.
Now, our final mythical memory location is the Har Smida, or Smida, apologies for the pronunciation, and I like to think of this as Sif's Hair's Smida. That is located inside the dwarven city of Uldar in Gullinbursti. You're on the lookout for a dwarven entrance leading underground on the southern part of the city, and once you've found the entrance, you just want to follow it down, holding to the right hand side until you see Sif's hair on an anvil, famously cut off by Loki as a prank. And here's how it all came about.
The golden hair of Sif, wife of Thor. Why Loki cut it off, only Loki knows. But Thor was less than pleased. Loki wisely chose to make amends. A new head of hair for Sif, finer than the last. And so he set off for Svartalfheim. At Loki's request, Evild's sons made for him tresses of the purest gold, which would fix the Sif's scalp and grow as real hair would. Loki had what he needed, but now that he'd seen what the master smiths of Svartalfheim could do, he wanted more.
Now, after completing all of these Smidas, you're going to get a mechanical raven drop into your infantry. It's a raven engineered by the dwarves, and I've got to be honest, it doesn't look too shabby. Now, if you found this guide helpful, and only if you wouldn't mind, a very swift like down below really does help me out. I also have more guides and walkthroughs on the channel for the Ragnarok DLC, which should be on your screen right now, so do check them out. I hope this helps. Cheers for stopping by, and as usual, coffee's on me.